Good afternoon. I'm Chief Fire Marshal David Brannon, DAVID-BRANNON, with the City of Pasadena, Texas. We had a major apartment fire come in about 1:36 this afternoon. Upon arrival, we had heavy fire showing out of a couple of apartment units. It looks like we have approximately 20 to 24 that were involved by some extent as far as fire extension, water damage. At this time, we don't have any injuries reported. Anybody missing, we're accounting for everybody now, and no firefighters at this time have been transported due to the heat. Unfortunately, it's very hot out here. We had had some checked out by EMS and have put them back into service, so it's just a pretty stressful scene.
Do we have any indication what might have started this fire?
We do not at this time. We have investigators on the scene that are interviewing and so forth, but we have not been able to get in because we're still actively fighting the fire.
And the roads are still blocked off right now. Can you talk about that a little bit, about where it's all blocked off?
Absolutely. It looks like we're going to be blocked at Vista and Shaver, Allen Genoa and Shaver, Fairmont and Allen Genoa, and it looks like it's going to be an extended period of time, probably for at least the next 2 or 3 hours. We're working on getting Red Cross out here to assist some of the occupants of the apartments that may just be displaced, and then we'll be working with the apartment unit itself to see if they can place them somewhere in the apartment complex itself.
Is Red Cross assisting?
They will be. We're communicating now, trying to get them out here, but they absolutely will be out here.
And I mean, some of the people that live here, I mean, is their home a total loss now?
Some of them are a total loss. Some of them are going to be smoke damage and water damage. Some stuff may be salvageable, but it is a pretty extensive fire.
How is the wind affecting it?
Obviously, the wind is always going to affect us because it's going to basically push the fire. And then fighting under these conditions of severe heat with these guys in this bunker gear is just brutal on them. So, we're fighting a little bit of wind direction, which pushes the fire, but we're also fighting the extreme heat.
Sir, I may have missed it. You said no injuries to firefighters or residents?
At this time, we have had some checked out by EMS just because of, the extreme heat, but they have been put back in service. Yes, sir.
Okay, did you mention how many units that you think were destroyed?
So we're looking at 20 to 24 that were affected. It looks like we have 2 units that have heavy fire damage.
Based on the scene when you got here, are they fortunate it wasn't worse, or pretty much, I hate to say it, but what you would expect in this type of fire?
Well, I mean, at the point in time that we got here, we had a pretty extreme fire. But under these conditions, somebody called it in pretty quick. The fire department responded rather rapidly. Police department responded rapidly as far as blocking the roads and helping us get trucks in and hoses on the ground. So it's just a good team effort. Anytime you have a fire to this magnitude, there are some challenges, but it looks like the fire department, police department, EMS have worked together very well to, orchestrate this whole event, and it's well under control.
Do you have any idea how the fire started?
We do not. We haven't been able to get investigators in there. I have them on scene. They are conducting interviews at this time, but we have not been able to actually get in to start conducting the investigation inside the apartments yet.
Do you know, is it 1 or 2 buildings?
It's going to be one building, but it's one building that consists of about 20 to 24 apartments because you have a front side and a back side basically sandwiched together.
And will the residents be given somewhere else to stay tonight?
So we're hoping that Red Cross will come out, and they usually help with displaced victims. We're working with the apartment management now, hoping that there are some vacant apartments that we can relocate some of the folks into. But we're actively working on trying to assist with that as well, and just basically direct that mission.
You talked a little bit about it, but you said the firefighters are doing okay with the heat, that they're being able to locate?
Oh, they're doing very well, of course. Keep in mind, we've been working this fire for about 2 hours. So when you put that bunker gear on, okay, your core temperature, your body core temperature shoots up pretty high, pretty quick. So they're not only dealing with extreme temperatures of 100 plus degrees today, their core temperature is going up at the same time. So we get them rehabbed pretty quick. We get them checked out by EMS, but we have not had to transport any of our firefighters. So that is a blessing in itself.
How many total units responded?
It appears that we have about 10 trucks here, multiple support units, and approximately 75 firefighters on the ground.
Anything else
I would just like to add that our firefighters, once again, our volunteer fire department, they're out here doing an excellent job with extinguishing the fire. We do have mutual aid from Houston, and we appreciate the partnership there. But it is just, like I said again, it is brutal for these guys to be out here in extreme weather. So if you see one of them somewhere, show them your appreciation because they're out working hard for you today.
Thank you so much.
You bet.